Alright, this question is how do you wrap your wrist? Each person has their own individual style. I prefer to start with the thumb loop kind of extended across the heel of my hand. Get actually a fair amount behind my hand, up about to my thumb, and then wrap down. This might be legal in some federations. I wrap down a couple of times, and then I'll wrap up. Make sure everything's tight. Pop the thumb loop off. One thing is, especially if you tend to handcuff yourself, when you're wrapping, actually cock your wrist down like this, away from the way the weight's going to make your hand move. So once you get this stretch going, cock your hand down, finish the wrap. It's not going to let you move it back. So that's a way to defeat that if you handcuff yourself.
This question's about one of our guys, Mark. He has having some shoulder problems, so what do we have him do on DE bench day? This last Sunday he used the Man-Pon, which is just a half board with some foam on it. What it does is it absorbs a lot of the energy and it puts a lot less strain on your shoulder. And he's just doing extra shoulder work before every workout, upper and lower body. He does internal and external rotations with a band, and that seems to really help as well. Okay, this question's on peaking for a meet. That's really open-ended. Usually we start thinking about a meet about 12 weeks out, and at that point you kind of need to already know what your weaknesses are. And what we do is you tend to start with more bands and more chains further out from the meet, and then as you get closer to the meet you do less bands, less chains, and you get closer and closer to what the competition lifts are. Then usually 3 weeks out from the meet we work up till what our second deadlift attempt would be, and then 2 weeks out we work up to what our second squat would be, and that's usually when we take our opening bench, maybe the second attempt bench. So that's kind of how we plan and peak for a meet.